we're just concerned that, you know, something's happened, and we just need to find him.
A father is worried, his son missing for days in the Great Smokies, the efforts underway to find him, and why he may have hiked into the mountains alone.
Right now we started hiring a lot of our summer positions.
Searching for seasonal help, why job hunters are feeling good about employment possibilities.
I'd like to sample the tropical punch.
Yummy! Starting off spring with a sweet treat where you can grab the giveaway that's become a mountain tradition.
Now in high definition from Western North Carolina's news leader, this is News 13 at 5:30.
A Tennessee man remains missing in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
His family reported him missing on Thursday.
News 13's Rex Hodge is live in our Western News Center tonight. And Rex, what are searchers doing to find him?
Crews from the park, the Blue Ridge Parkway, Cherokee, dog teams and helicopters are all out there looking for Derek Luking. His family is on the scene too, handing out pictures and information. Saturday, his car was spotted in the park, but there's no sign of him.
At this point, we're just not sure why he came out.
Right now, Tim Luking is left with a lot of unanswered questions about why his son, 24-year-old Derek, took off hiking Saturday morning in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park with no word.
And he didn't talk to any of his friends, didn't talk to work, didn't talk to anybody in the family.
Just left his home in Louisville, Tennessee, only his white Ford Escape spotted in the Newfound Gap parking lot on the North Carolina-Tennessee line Saturday morning.
From all of our indications, he doesn't have anyone with him.
That's when park rangers started searching.
Today we're kind of going on drainages into the water, off of the beaten path, maybe going off trails.
He's not here yet, and it's getting on 4 days, and the longer it goes, the more worried we're getting.
Luking's family says Derek has very little mountain hiking experience and did not go prepared.
I mean, he walked out of his house with just the clothes on his back.
His sister says he's a fan of Bear Grylls' survivalist show on TV, leaving rangers wondering about his motivations.
We don't know if he was planning on going off trail, if he wanted to just go out for a little bit and get away and got confused and lost, or if his intention was to go away and not to be found.
Derek's father says he may be taking time to remember his grandfather, who died 1 year ago.
I'm sure he's contemplating his life out there, and at least that's our hope.
Meanwhile, prayers posted on a Facebook page for Derek and hope for a good resolution.
We're hoping he's just going to walk out, and we're going to give him a big hug and be happy to see him.
Rangers are also aware that Luking could have left the park entirely at this point, but they say if you have any information on his whereabouts, to contact them at area code 865-436-1230. Reporting live tonight from the Western News Center, Rex Hodge, News 13.
A Forest City man has been charged after police say he fired a gun into a home. 22-year-old Anthony Edgerton Jr. allegedly tried to break into a home on Westview Street on March 7th. The homeowner tried to scare him off, and that's when police say Edgerton shot at her and missed. He remains in the Rutherford County Jail tonight.
New tonight, a shocking attack. One student slits another student's throat in a Nash County high school. The incident happened this morning at Southern Nash High. Police say the 15-year-old suspect snuck up behind the victim during a passing period and then cut her throat with a scalpel. The attack has stunned the community.
It's just sad, you know, that children are that stressed out, and sad that other children are here and have to deal with it.
The victim was taken to the hospital, but her injuries are not considered life-threatening. The suspect is in custody, awaiting charges.
Mobile machinery is the recent target of thieves in McDowell County. 9 similar larcenies have been reported since the middle of January. The stolen property includes car trailers, lawnmowers, and four-wheelers. It's rare to have this many similar items stolen in such a short period of time. Detectives say they could be connected. The victims just want their property back.
I worked hard to earn the money to buy it, and for somebody just to steal it to most likely feed a drug addiction, then it just makes me sick.
Coming up on News 13 at 6, how you could earn a cash reward for helping solve these crimes.
The state NAACP charter says a voter ID law violates your constitutional rights. The group's leader is cautioning county governments to not try and enact ID laws at their level. He says such laws are in violation of the 14th Amendment's guarantee of equal protection. State lawmakers are trying to pass a similar measure They tried last year, but it was vetoed by Governor Perdue. Republicans say they may try to override her veto in the coming months.
Mitt Romney expects to tighten his grasp on the Republican presidential nomination after today's Illinois primary. Romney is surging in the polls there after the race between he and Santorum was seen as a tie just a week ago. He's already had success in the Midwest with close victories in Michigan and Ohio.
New information coming out today about the soldier accused of killing 16 people in Afghanistan.
As far as we know, there's no eyewitnesses. As far as we know, the government hasn't been back to the scene of the alleged incident, so there's no forensic evidence.
Robert Bales' lawyer says that his client has a sketchy memory of the night of the incident. An Ohio couple has also now come forward accusing Bales of cheating them out of their life savings over 10 years ago. Documents show that when Bales joined the Army, he and his firm owed around $1.4 million in legal settlements. Criminal charges in the shootings are now expected later this week.
You don't have to be married to legally break up anymore. A new poll shows a growing number of unwed couples who live together are getting prenup agreements. They protect a person's assets and determine who gets custody of the children and what their financial responsibilities are. The poll also shows marriage is now at a record low, with just 51% of adults taking the plunge. And News 13 wants to know, have you or anyone else you've known signed a prenuptial agreement? Log on to facebook.com/news13 and click on the Inside News 13 tab to answer our question of the day. I don't know about a plunge in the pool. Maybe this morning when it was a little warmer, but now that the clouds have come up and
what's going on? You know, it was hot out there for a while, Jason.
Absolutely. 80 degrees officially today in Asheville. The first time since October 17th we've been that warm. Not a record high. And now with the heating of the day, we're popping up those thunderstorms like chicken pox here on the radar. There's a good thunderstorm between Polk County, Rutherford County line. That's drifting south and east at about 5 miles per hour. So watch out on Mill Spring, Lake Lure. You may get the northern end of that. It has the potential of dropping some sizable hail. Nothing severe with it, just heavy rain, lightning, and some hail. Same thing over Black Mountain, a new thunderstorm developing there near Old Fort, and in southeastern Buncombe County near Fairview. Good thunderstorm developing there, so they're just kind of hit and miss. A lot of us aren't getting the rainfall, but if you do, it is going to be very heavy and come at a short time period. 80 degrees for the high today. That's 20 above average. They were almost 20 degrees above average in the upstate in Greer at 84, but that was good enough to tie a record high temperature. They've been doing that, it seems like, daily. 85 at Knoxville right now, and the same in Chattanooga. Your evening planner in Asheville, yeah, have their umbrella nearby. You may need it. Chance of storms from now through 9, but in the upstate, just downright warm and a little muggy. Temperatures in the 70s from now through 9.
Well, the cold and ice of winter may be gone, but folks at One Asheville Eatery were chilling out today.
Yeah, it's a cool tradition on a warm day at Rita's in South Asheville. The store is giving away free cups of Italian ice to mark the first day of spring. The owner says it's a tradition that community members have come to expect.
And it's just kind of our big ode to spring and letting everyone know the weather is here to stay. And we want to celebrate that.
Rita's has been giving away ice on the first day of spring for the last 20 years. They're open until 9 tonight, so you haven't missed your chance yet. And I recommend the cherry. I think the cherry ones are really good.
I think I had the papaya. Was a very tasty flavor.
Papaya, mango.
Yeah.
I think they have a mango
They got
one
a
too.
bunch of
Yeah,
them.
they really do. Well, keeping a cool head on the roads today is going to require some patience.
Well, News 13's George Sheldon has the afternoon traffic report. George?
Oh, we are looking pretty good right now. We have some construction activity to watch out for in McDowell County, east and westbound I-40. Between mile markers 66 and 72, one lane closed in both directions. In Rutherford County, west of Forest City, westbound US 74 from mile markers 11 through 17. That's right near US 221. Contractor has one lane closed for construction till 7:30 this evening. With your News 13 Carolina Furniture Concepts traffic report, I'm George Sheldon.
I'm open for anything, please. I'm ready to be hired.
Coming up, summer jobs on the first day of spring, where job seekers found hundreds of opportunities today.
You're watching News 13 at 5:30 p.m. with Tammy Watford, Frank Bravoni, and Chief Meteorologist Jason Boyer.
Stocks drop amidst new concerns about global growth. The Dow fell 68 points and then closed at 13,170. Meanwhile, the NASDAQ lost about 4 points and then ended trading for the day at 30.74.
It's the first day of spring, but many employers are already thinking about the summer.
That's right. Many companies that rely on extra help to get through the season attended a job fair today at UNCA. Flowers are blooming, parks are bustling, and city sidewalks and outdoor cafes are busy.
We have a lot of opportunities.
That has employers like the Biltmore Company seeking extra help.
Right now we started hiring a lot of our summer positions.
The Biltmore was among nearly 50 area companies at a UNCA job fair.
We probably have about 400 jobs open right now.
Looking to fill positions.
So what sort of people are you looking for? I have to pay for tuition and I have to pay for gas and groceries and such, so anywhere really helps.
UNCA student Laura Gardner feels good about her summer prospects.
But there are always opportunities out there. You can take any sort of job. It's just a matter of going out and finding them and being proactive about wanting to work somewhere.
Employers aren't holding back as the economy appears to be on the mend.
We kind of add more every year, it seems like, and so the busier we get, the more people we need, obviously, to assist our guests. So,
good news for job seekers ready for a new challenge.
I'm open for anything, please. I'm ready to be hired.
And good luck, Laura. Today's job fair was sponsored by the UNCA Career Center, Student Government Association, and Student Management Association.
Good luck to all those people out there trying to get jobs. Well, of those entering the workforce, a lot fewer may be lawyers in the future. There was a 16% drop in the number of people taking the LSAT last year. It's the biggest decline in a decade.
Experts say these numbers show the legal market is in bad shape and that getting a law degree doesn't mean you'll get a job. College basketball teams bring a lot to a university school spirit, nationwide recognition. The most important thing, however, is the money.
Show me the money, and it should come as no surprise that a number of teams from North Carolina are among the biggest earners. Forbes magazine ranks the UNC Tar Heels second on their list behind Louisville with a value of just under $30 million. Duke comes in fourth at $25 million.
But the conference that's strongest from top to bottom, the Big Ten, they have 7 schools in the top 20 in terms of value, and that includes Jason Boyer's Illinois Fighting Illini at number 13. He's a big fan. You know, he's probably got hats, he's got shirts, sneakers, you know, with a label.
Always got the basketball spinning around.
He's got all that cool
U of
stuff.
I finally remember those days, and even my new son Hudson has a lot of the U of I garb already, a lot of little onesies and stuff we're putting on him. Keep the tradition alive. 78 degrees in Asheville right now. It's 83 in Memphis. Look at this. The eastern third of the U.S. is just baking, while the middle third is relatively cool, and then the western third overall is on the chilly side. That cooler air is going to win out eventually here too. I'll tell you when. 80 for the high though today. Will we have another day at 80 degrees tomorrow? Stick around to find out.
Now, in high definition, this is your News 13 Skywatch forecast.
Hit and miss showers and storms, that's the theme of the day, and it has been the theme for quite a while. It's still unusually warm, even with about a 10-degree cool down.
It's so warm.
Isn't that crazy?
It's like, you know, everything's blooming. I want to put tomatoes in the ground and get those summer. I'm just dying for it.
They say Mother's Day is the rule of thumb around here, the last freeze, but you know, this the way we're
tempting.
going. It's just, you know.
Go ahead,
I think
try
you're going to be all right.
Yeah, go ahead. Put it in there. Put it in
Then
the
he
ground.
calls me up and
Some
says,
basil too.
Jason, I
I'm
wasted
thinking
$50.
put buckets, you know, just put buckets on top.
That's a good idea.
Time to check out today's See It, Shoot It, Send It picture.
Summer Jarvis sent us this shot of a swallowtail butterfly near Lake Lure.
And you can send us your pictures and video too. Just log on to WLOS.com or email it to pics@WLOS.com.
Why? How did they pick us? How did that happen?
From the mountains to the movies, how a local teen landed a big role in the upcoming Hunger Games movie, all thanks to his teacher.
And remember, you can now watch News 13 Newscast live on your mobile device or tablet. Just go to m.wlos.com and click Watch Live to check it out.
They filmed for months here in the mountains, and now it's almost time to see the final product on the big screen.
The Hunger Games opens this Friday at 12:01 in the morning, and one of our own won a coveted part in the movie.
News 13's Russ Bowen has more with a young teen with a big dream come true. And just a caution, there are some spoilers in this story.
Great working with you, Jennifer Lawrence.
Imanol Yepes Frias is likely the envy of thousands of teens around the world. If you know the book The Hunger Games, you know what it means to be cast as a tribute. His piano teacher suggested he go to an open call at the Concord Mall.
There were like 20 different desks with people, and it was just crazy. And then 3 or 4 days later, I got a call on my cell phone saying that he had been granted a featured extra role. And I just went, oh, that's good. What is that anyway? So I quickly Googled it and I found out what it was.
I was like, a tribute, what? And then I was thinking, I was like, is that the kid that gets stabbed in the back in the book? And then I opened my book and I'm like, no way.
Yes way.
No one could believe it. I mean, both my girls were just blown away. Like, why? How did they pick him? How did that happen?
He had no lines, but that was fine. The hours shooting were long, but that was fine too, working alongside stars like Josh Hutcherson.
It would be, but you were excited, so you really didn't care if it was long or not, because you were like, let's go.
So you were like a real stage mom?
I tried to play my part. It was hard. I mean, they were all these, moms with their children, and a lot of them had been in the business for a while, so they knew exactly what they were doing.
And what about the first time down the red carpet?
Right before Imanol, of course, we had the Kardashian girls, so you can only imagine the photographers just going wild looking at them, and then here comes Imanol, Tribute 9, and they're all like, who's that little boy?
His name is Imanol, a young guy who believes this could be just the beginning.
It was a lot of fun getting to see the visual effects, the green screen in the background. It was huge, and then all the extras. it was, I don't know, words can't explain.
Imanol plays a tribute from District 9. The Hunger Games opens this Friday, just after midnight.
Lucky fella.
I like it.
It's a way of getting the message out very quickly.
Tech support for charities coming up at 6. Local nonprofits tell us how social media has changed the game.
And sign up now for our daily weather text alerts sent straight to your phone. Just log on to WLOS.com and click on News 13 Text Alerts to get you started. I'm Victoria Dunkel.
And I'm Julie Wonder.
A healthy spin on a meaty favorite.
We start with a leaner, healthier base for this chili, then watch us build from there tomorrow in the Carolina Kitchen.
We'll see you right here for your lunch break with News 13 at noon.